it's going to knock your socks off because it's so simple. It's like so simple and obvious, but it's uncommon practice. The second step in the A method for hiring is called source. And that's like sourcing talent. Like where do you find talent? Okay. And I'll make a bet with the viewers here on this program. And I'll make the bet in it, which is if you use what I'm about to describe to you and it doesn't work, I will personally send you a case of your favorite adult beverage. I've made this bet to thousands of managers, many of which have tried all sorts of methods for sourcing talent and just haven't really, always feel like there aren't enough great qualified people in the wings to hire. So here's how many of you all use ads and postings and recruiters to generate a source of candidates. It's probably, if you're like many audiences I speak to, about 90% of you. All right, there's a time and a place for those methods for sure. But the number one method for sourcing people, the very best approach, according to the 100 of these real captains of industry. We interviewed the 20 billionaires. We also interviewed 20 CEOs of major companies. We interviewed 80 other entrepreneurial size business managers, CEOs, investors, etc. We asked them this question. We said, where did you find your best people? And 77% of them said the number one way they hire their best people is through referrals. Now, I heard some groaning out there. That wasn't you groaning, was it, Vern? I heard it might have been. But
we've all made the same mistake.
Yeah. So referrals, it's like, oh man, that's Jeff's $1 million tactic on hiring, on sourcing candidates. And the answer is yes. So, and there are two types of referrals I'd like you to pay particular attention to. So if the goal is to have great candidates at your beck and call, here's how you make that happen. Sorry, just getting comfortable here. Number one, employee referrals. Employee referrals. So how many of you all out there offer like a hiring bounty to an employee who refers you to another person who you end up hiring? Commonly, entrepreneurial sized businesses, I only see about 20% of them offering referral bounties to their employees. And that's a huge missed opportunity. Your employees and your managers know people whom you should hire. They just do. So consider offering a referral bounty to your employees for referring in candidates. One of the people in the study we did for the book, a very successful entrepreneur named Paul Tudor Jones, told me, you know what, Jeff, we did some research across the 20 years we've been in business, and we realized referral-generated employees ended up being 4 times better than non-referral-generated employees. And I asked him, what do you mean? What do you mean 4 times better? And he said, well, here, watch this. There was twice the likelihood that the person would survive and last 2 years or more in the job, and the cost per hire, the cost to source, was half as expensive, having employee-generated referrals than using other methods. So twice as successful, half as expensive, 4 times better. So I thought that was a pretty compelling story, but it really reflected the wisdom of lots of successful entrepreneurs we talked to where they found their best people through internal referrals. So internal referrals is the first type of 2 types of referrals. So internal employee-generated referrals. If you don't have an employee referral program, get one. $1,000 is a common referral bounty. A couple $1,000s for a manager. That kind of level is in the norm. The advanced version of that. Would these folks like an advanced tip? Can we go black belt here?
Of course.
Okay, we're going to give, so the secret advanced tip is pay more for the referral, but stage it out over a long period of time. What I mean by that is there was a woman in an audience in Montana, I remember not too long ago, who said, we actually offer a $10,000 employee referral for a certain level employee and above, but we pay it out over 5 years. and only if the employee is still here who did the referring and the employee who got hired is still here. And so there's some laughter in the audience, as if like, as if the lady was being cheap or something, or putting caveats in. But I said, hang on, everybody. I think this is a really great idea. What it does is it's a big number, $10,000. It's like a big number, but to pay it out on a performance basis based on whether the referring person is still there and if the referred person is still there, shoot, I think that's pretty neat. It allows you to, as an entrepreneur, offer a large, meaningful referral bounty, and to only have to pay it out if, by definition, the people are still there generating value in the business. So I like, so the advanced tip is consider paying a lot for a referral bounty, but make it contingent on the new person working out well and staying for a while. So I like that a lot. I think that's just, we have scarce capital as entrepreneurs. Investing it wisely to get the biggest return is what we spend our days, trying to get done. I think having a large time-based employee referral program is a really smart investment.